Hi, this is Emily Moore, and this is a presentation of why we must all become digital citizens. What is digital citizenship? Digital citizenship refers to the responsible use of technology by anyone who uses computers, the internet, and digital devices to engage with society on any level. There's good and bad digital citizenship. So, good digital citizenship engages young students and shows them how to connect with one another. They empathize with each other and they create lasting relationships. On the bad side of digital citizenship, it's usually involving cyberbullying, irresponsible social media use, and a lack of knowledge about how to safely use the internet. So, why should we teach digital citizenship? Well, there's new technology being created every single day, and online communication is becoming super common, and it's important means of building and maintaining connections. Technology and education, job searching, employment navigation, meetings, conferences are all major tools of success for students. So it's important for them to be able to use technology and teaching digital citizenship also equips students with the knowledge and skills to be successful as lifetime learners. And it helps them to engage within a digital environment, which then gives them confidence as leaders and which will eventually impact the lives of others. So, here are five other reasons of why we teach digital citizenship, and they kind of go together. But the information literacy, and that's just using technology effectively. Cyberbullying prevention. We want to model respect for our students and establish those guidelines so that they know they can see it and they know not to do it. Online safety, just teaching them that etiquette and having boundaries for them. Digital responsibility, just being aware um, of hacking and viruses and plagiarism, and just protecting themselves and their identities. And last, health and emotional wellness in the digital world. And this is just meaning that um, the technology can be addictive, and so kids need frequent breaks and to limit their time on social media. Ooh, I don't know what just happened. Okay. 7 key concepts when teaching digital citizenship. Empathy, and this is just um, it's easy for people to make harsh judgments on the internet when people are posting or they're posting. It's hard to know like how they're meaning to people are meaning to say something. So just teaching the empathy piece, um, how the internet works, how quick it works, and who can post and what they're reading. It's important just to know how it works. Understanding user data. Um, they need to be careful about what they're posting um, themselves. Practicing digital literacy. Just reading information and understanding what it means, where it comes from, if it's accurate. Acknowledging the digital divide. It's important for students to understand that not everyone has access to the internet. Sometimes it's hard to know that or to even remember that. And then practicing digital wellness, and that's just not to indulge in it too much. And then securing their devices, having passwords, and just being aware and knowing about viruses and such. The E-rate funding is a federal program that schools or libraries receive to aid in the purchase of telecommunications, internet access, and internal connection services. School districts that do receive this must meet these important stipulations. They have to have filtered internet, and they must filter it to protect students from harmful materials online. Um, and the CIPA compliance, this also shows that or states that students have to learn internet safety during the school year. How to have positive online use. Students should understand what kinds of behaviors are acceptable online and help them become smart, responsible, and respectful online users. So when you teach it, you need to help create a positive school culture that supports safe and responsible technology use. I really like the READY acronym. The R is remind, and that's reminding students to be mindful of the information that they put in public. E is to encourage them to stay away from that screen time, especially when they're hanging out with their friends. A is accountability. This is to encourage the digital accountability by creating a student digital use guide. And then D is demonstrate, and that's just to model good digital citizenship, to promote a culture of positive online use. And the Y is be a culture of yes. And that's using these tools, but also modeling the positive use of them. I like these 5 key questions to consider, and this is something that you would want to share with your students. What impression are you giving when you post things? What do other people see? Do I really want this information out there? When it's out there, and that's important for us to teach our kids. Am I oversharing? Do people really need to know this? Would I want someone to share this fact or idea about me? Is it appropriate? Is it kind? And again, that's that respectful piece. And does it pass the newspaper test? And this is it something that would be okay to be seen on the front of the newspaper? 3 key elements for digital citizenship. R is for respect yourself and others. Students need to understand how technology does affect others. E is for educating yourself and others. So this is just the reminder that learning happens everywhere. We need to be aware also of if it's correct or not. And then P is for protecting yourself, making sure that everything is secure and you know what you're looking up, and that students are limiting themselves with technology. I'm not sure why my computer's acting up. Okay, when I was looking in our handbook, it was really hard to find anything about digital citizenship or anything like that. So I found that super interesting. But I did find this student conduct and computer use. And this is just kind of the stipulations that our district has in emailing, and that they need to be educational for educational purposes. And I do know that our district does lock down our stuff pretty well. And if, like for teachers, if we want new apps or anything, we have to make requests and explain what it is, and then they look into it. And students are very limited in what they can look up. They do have access to things, but a lot of things are, of course, blocked. And then also, students and parents have to sign contracts at the beginning of the year before they get their technology. And then next is, if my computer is acting up. My reflection, there it is. So the standards posted, and then how this assignment correlated, the relevance of it, and the reflection as a future leader. And that to me is just the importance of digital citizenship, and teaching it to my teachers, and they're teaching it to their kids, and then modeling that with them all. And here are the references, and that is all I have.